Blessings and welcome to all of the amazing Aquarians, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign. This is your 18 tarot reading. And yes, Aquarius, you have been going through a lot. I do feel you are going through a lot of changes since that last eclipse in your sign on July 27th. It was attached to K2, which is all about, spiritual lessons, breaking free from things karmically that you needed to release. So there's a lot of changes I feel that you're still going through that may be deeply affecting you emotionally. And so the first card you did receive has your archetypal energy to be aware of is the prostitute energy. It's about not selling your soul, not giving into the material side and allowing that to control you, to be self-empowered by your own thoughts, your own ideas. And that's really about what the prostitute energy is about. We all have this attribute within us, but for you this month, it's not about, selling your soul. It's about believing that you are empowering your soul and going to survive anything that you're going through that be negative, that be mean-spirited, that maybe there's some depression or sadness around a situation. But it's giving you the power to be more free, to be more connected to spirit, and allowing yourself to really use your own power to succeed. So you did also receive some seashell oracles to start off with, and it actually is really connected to the prostitute energy. You have the Snipe's Bill Murex, and you also have the Purple Pacific Droop. And they both are connected to negative energies, negative comments that be brought to you by others to try to break down your stature, gossip, and maybe some unhappiness around what you've been hearing. But this is why I feel you're going to rise above this because you Aquarians are really going to have some really powerful insight and thoughts and evolution of change for your soul within the next couple of years. And as we move into the age of Aquarius, you're here to be the visionaries and to give new insight to all of us. And so it's important to release things, negativity, those who aren't serving your soul purpose, because this month is really about balance for you. You have the balance card. How's your situation at hand? And as you can see, you have protection from spirit. Your angels are there just holding out their hands and saying, I'm here to help you balance what we need to change things. And we will do it together. Because the other card you do have with the balance card is the card of communication, blessings from the universe, and knowing things are going to be positive. You will find the balance. You will be able to create new understanding through communication from spirit to being able to maybe break free from a situation that there has been some type of deception and envy. Yes, this is your challenge. It is the Seven of Swords. It is about walking away from something that has been deceptive. There's also envy from others. Maybe you have been really pursuing your own desires and goals, and others are being envious of who you are. So it's important you also received the base chakra, and this is about you being rooted, more grounded, and more connected to who you are so that you can find the balance this month. I just want to share a little bit about the root chakra, the base chakra for you. And you see there's some ones here already in your reading. And of course, ones to me are all about new beginnings and starting a new phase. And it's really about you getting more rooted and grounded to the earth, to feel more about what you need for your soul. So, of course, the base chakra is the color of red, so focus on red. And the sound is Lam, and the element is earth, connected to Mother Gaia. The gland is your adrenal gland. And the key word is I have. You have everything that you need, and that's why I feel when you look at the balance card, you can see that you have all of the elements that you need. You have your cups, you have your pentacles, you have your wands, you have your swords. So those are all the elements that you need to be able to have your desires. So known as the base of root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. So to balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. So yes, I feel you're going to be focusing on balance on your root chakra, your base chakra, feeling more grounded. What do you need for sustenance? What you need to survive? And of course, what you need to release to have that balance, right? So let's look at your foundation at hand. What you need to pay attention to with your foundation, because it does look like you will be focusing on your foundation, on your root chakra, figuring out balance, releasing those who have had some type of deception, some type of control, some type of fear over you. And yes, obstacles and challenges. So this is the Five of Swords. So your foundation is being challenged this month. And the fives to me are definitely karmic. And with the Five of Swords, it's all about challenges and obstacles of whether or not you want to walk away from something or move forward on something that you have been trying to, find a way through. So it looks like you're walking on something and very carefully, and you're trying to see if you're going to be able to balance and find that next step for you to jump to that next phase. Again, I see this circle of light around you, and it's important for you to know that you will find that balance. You will be able to find that next step. You have so much light, the circle around you in both of these. So even though this will be a challenging month with your foundation, with you finding balance, you need to figure out the next step. Don't be fearful of that next moment, that next change that is there for you. So let me pick another card for that foundation. But really, it's about not allowing others to stand in your way and not allowing others to put any type of negative energy, bringing down your stature. Because especially you female energies, it's important for you to see that there's other fishes out there in the sea. There's other streams that you can go and flow in. So there is a direction that you need to take. There is the right direction for you that you need to follow. And this will be the month that you're going to figure out that plan, that challenge of where you're moving towards, where you're swimming towards, what direction is the right direction for you. So yes, it will be a challenging month. It does look like, but you Aquarians, if you use not just your mind and your visions, your insights, your ability to really feel your connection, I do feel it will definitely give you a lot more insight of how you're going to break free from those obstacles and challenges. Let's look at the past energies that have been affecting you here, Aquarius. You got temptation. So again, we're looking at, this connection to temptation. This is the Devil's card. This is connection to like the prostitute card, is not being shackled to someone who's trying to hold you back from fear. There'll be some temptation to sell your soul, temptation to give away something of yourself that you know that you should not do. So this could be a temptation of doing something, uh, maybe a temptation with someone that you've had a connection with from the past, and very sexual, very sensual. You're trying to figure out the balance, whether or not you should move forward. There is some type of deception. So Aquarius, is it? You're going to have to pay attention. Is that you who have been deceptive, who have had some type of deception, temptation with someone that you need to be aware of and trying to find that balance? So I feel that maybe the challenge this month is you deciding whether or not you want to walk away from a relationship, move forward towards this situation, this temptation, and to really listen to your soul, find out what you're going to feel more secure in. And really, the deception is not because you're doing something wrong. It's really about whether it feels right for you and to do something about it if it's not going in the flow that it should be. So we have temptations out there to learn our lessons, to find our way through. And that's what I feel this is what you have been going through with that last eclipse, connected with K2, challenging yourself to let go and be free of things, opening up to your true essence, finding out what you really are being tempted to or from, and now doing something about it. this month. So one more card here with the temptation, but yes, it does look like you're going to have to challenge yourself, focus on what this situation, this temptation, this situation that you've been fearing of. Um, yeah, the key is to really understand what you need to break free from the past. What is it that you have been shackled to? What is it that you know that you have been really wanting to create? Maybe this has been your temptation of really creating your own visions, your own ideas, but there's been something holding you back. And I feel it's maybe just some type of situation that you have been fearful uh, to move forward on. So let's look at a message from Spirit here to see what Spirit has to say about all this. Memories of love. So this is the Six of Cups. This is the emotional connection of love. So again, I feel there's some temptation that maybe has came your way, Aquarius. Someone maybe from the past that has tempted you, and it's about memories of love that you've been feeling, maybe emotionally for someone. And now you have to decide on what to do about this love, this connection that may be very spiritual, maybe from a past lifetime that I feel you're going to have to. And maybe this is what the situation at hand is really you're going to have to challenge yourself to survive. Whether it's you finding out about someone having some type of deception against you or you being the deceptor, it's important now to face up to this situation, this prostitute energy of knowing now that you need to free your spirit and be powerful enough to not negotiate what you know is truly right for your soul. So, and don't put those material positions and considerations ahead of really your spiritual truth. So another card I want to pull for that message from Spirit here. Home, yeah. Something about memories and, home, changes in the home, your foundation. I really just feel this is going to be a challenging month for some of you Aquarius on changing your foundation. What do you really want in love and in your home? And really, what is it that maybe you've been feeling really stifled in your energy and feeling like there's not enough love in your home? And maybe this is what you're noticing, Aquarians, that you need to now find balance through the changes that you're feeling within your soul to make. So, yes, let's pull another card. Actually, I'm going to pull a love romance card because this has been pretty heavy with understanding that there is definitely a change for you this month. And it has something to do with love and temptation and deception, and knowing that there's something that you have to get more grounded in. Attraction. So there's some type of attraction to someone, and maybe that's why there's this feeling of of knowing that there is some challenges and deception going on, because there may be some type of strong attraction to someone who's came into your vibration that you weren't expecting. And again, I have to go back to that eclipse on August 20 excuse me, July 27th in your sun with connection to K2, because K2 is the past. K2 is things coming to you that be very karmic. And then you get the seventh house. Yeah. So it's really dealing with relationships, commitment, marriage, partnerships, and you finding the balance, because the seventh house is connected to uh, the Libra energy, the balance card. So this is about you finding balance in your relationships and your partnerships and love, and figuring out what you need to do about it. And of course, the word balance is in both of these cards, if you can see the words balance. So yes, that is your key word, balance, this month here. And getting a fair deal, and finding cooperation with others, and really connecting to those who are going to fulfill your soul in the seventh house. So let's pull a couple more cards for your astrology and see. Neptune. So Neptune is about confusion, sacrifices. It's about being inspired by others, and this is about deep insight. So I feel, yes, there is definitely some confusion regarding a situation happening with Neptune, regarding maybe your ideas about a love situation or also about your creative ideas. But I do feel it's about you being prepared to have to sacrifice something with the Neptune. You need to listen to your intuition, your insight. What is it that you need to get out of this confusion, to find the balance in a partnership, in a relationship? And your last card here, a sign, a certain sign that may be affecting you deeply this month here, Aquarius. And it is Cancer energy. So not only could it be that you're dealing with a Cancer, but the Cancer is connected to the fourth house of family, of home, of your roots, of your base chakra here. So something to do with home, family, security, how you feel with those that are very close to you. Uh, so your focus really is about your family, your home, your partners, your ideas. There is some confusion about what to do, but I do feel you're going to receive the insight and knowledge this month to really make some decisions about what you need to do to get out of this situation that is, I feel, very karmic right now for you. So let's look at your energy and what to expect for yourself here in the month of, in the month of, let's not go back to, right? We need to move forward. Yes, we had a lot of planets in retrograde, and things are finally moving direct now. And so there was a lot of things we had to go back to, past life connections, past love connections, really digging deep to what needs to be released to move forward. And yeah, emotional withdrawal. So this is the Eight of Cups. So I'm feeling a lot of emotions with you, and taking some time to meditate and connect and ask Spirit what you need to do. I feel you want to put the past behind you. I feel you're wanting to walk into this new phase again, flowing in some type of new direction for you, finding the right flow. And I feel this is what you're doing right now is with the Eight of Cups, is deep contemplation and insight to finally, feel what you need to make choices this month. So this will be your challenge, is deep insight and knowledge that you receive from you, taking time to meditate and contemplate your next move about whatever is happening around you. And I do, again, feel it's about a relationship, a partnership. Has something to do, of course, with a strong connection to a partnership that's on the horizon. Whether you're single, married, in a relationship, whatever the circumstances, there definitely is a circumstances connected to partnerships and relationships this month that you need to get clear on, and figuring out a plan to move forward these obstacles and challenges. So really, this is a month of focusing on what you really need in your relationships to find that balance here. So other people's energies that are really affecting you, as we can see, the waiting game. Yeah. So you've got the Two of Wands, and that's the waiting game. So it's about also making choices. You've been waiting for a while to make some choices about what direction you want to go. And this is positive. This is the waiting time is over. It's now action time. And you can see that you have the I can't even think of the word I want to say here. Um, the the thingy here, you know what it's called. It's going to come to me. But the hourglass, yes, the time is ticking. It's like the waiting is over, and you need to make some decisions, put things into action now about what direction you want to go. There'll be some pressure from others for you to make some decisions, but it's making these choices is going to be very positive with the flowers. So I feel with the Two of Wands, it's very positive anyways. It's about action. It's about time to do something about a situation, a relationship, but it's very positive. It's about love. It's about receiving things in a positive light, but it's going to be challenging because it is an emotional situation that you're going through. But I do feel a lot of you, of course, really want to have a lot more light and love and positivity in a relationship. And that's really what we all want, don't we? So that's where you're focusing, of course, is really finding what you need to be emotionally fulfilled and what you need to have that balance in a relationship. And I do feel this is the month that you're going to make some choices now. Put things into action. The waiting is over for you to make a decision now. Accelerated motion. There you go. Eight of Wands. So it is about making some choices. The waiting is over. It's accelerated motion now. It's about plans. It's about action. It's about positivity. It's about looking out to the universe and knowing the universe is saying it's time now, Aquarius. What is your visions? What's your insight? What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to let go? What do you want to accelerate in your life? You have it now. You just have to embrace it and go for it. So, yes, let's look at another card here. Yeah, your destiny. It is about knowing that, you have this karmic situation here of obstacles and challenges, but it brings you to a better destiny. It brings you to, a new future, being rooted and grounded in in a more positive situation here, right? So this is beautiful to see because this is the tree of life. This is healthy. This is feeling secure. This is being rooted and grounded in your base chakra, and finding that perfect tree to feel like your destiny is changing. So hope is definitely this month for you, and your future looks really positive. You make yourself you challenge yourself now to do something about these choices and situations that are happening for you in love and in, I really feel it's more about love this month and just really figuring out a plan for balance and firm foundation. Yeah, and you got another card. Your end result here is your foundation. You need to find a firm foundation. What is it that makes you secure? How are you going to get over that mountain? Because it does show that you will be able to figure out a way. The universe is showing you how to get over that obstacle, to find a foundation that's more secure for you in the month of, and you're going to really see now the powerful insight and knowledge that you do have to change it. So this month, yeah, and the Tower. So unexpected changes, things coming down, but it's really going to shake things up for you to really be more aligned, more secure and happy and balanced in the relationships that you have here. So I'm just feeling this month there seems to be a connection more to you finding fulfilling your emotions more and finding what you need to feel more grounded in and rooted in your relationships and partnerships. So I feel this is more of a month of you challenging yourself to find out what makes you feel more attracted to others, you not allowing others to dampen your spirits, and know that if you're challenged, you will survive. And it's by not negotiating to selling your soul, but using the power of spirit to lift your soul. And you have the power now to get over anyone who's trying to lower or damper your spirits this month, because you're going to challenge yourself now. You're going to challenge yourself to walk through and over that plank there. It's like a plank. You're walking and you're seeing that there is some type of drop there, but you're going to make it to the other side because, yes, you've got powerful angels giving you what you need now to find your way. So major arcana cards before I close this up here. One, two. You have two major arcana cards here to show that through temptation, through breaking free from shackles, from limitations, for not allowing anyone to be negative towards you, not going towards the material side of things to gain for yourself, but it's all about you being more open to spirit and uh, fulfilling your temptations in the right way, in the light way here. And of course, I do feel this month is just being free to have memories of love, to really open up to the ones that you love. And this is, I feel a strong connection to someone from the past, someone who's came back from the past, or a very karmic connection that you've just met that you know is from a past lifetime. But that's why I feel you're going to have to listen to this deception. What do you need to walk away from? But it's also, again, about envy from others. And if you're creating and being inspired by this temptation card, the devil's card is also your creativity, your desires. You need to not allow others to dampen that spirit. There's something happening for you that is changing, and you really are putting things behind you. Accelerated motion and moving from the past to some type of new beginning. And the waiting is over now. You get to start. This is your month to really have that balance, that new beginning that you want. So hope this helps here. And if you ever want a personal reading, please connect with me. All links are below to a website, to an email address. I'm also on Instant Go, and I'm also on Instagram. So I hope to connect with you, and thank you so much for all your love, for subscribing and sending me all those positive comments and sharing videos. And until next time, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy.